Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 118th Master Grade, the Gundam XX. This is my new Holy Grail kit. After I got the Epi on this and moved into the Holy Grail spot, and as soon as they announced this, as soon as it popped up for pre-order, got it, needed it, have it, let's have a look. Now, like the X before it, I did a little bit of painting. This is not necessary, but you can if you like. Where the green pieces go over the chest, I painted silver. They come that gray color. The reason I added the silver is just to give it a little bit more pop. As you see here, with that clear green over top the silver, it does glow a little bit more. At least a little more than the gray did. And I actually kind of like the look of it. I also changed the gun barrels on the top and the bottom to a gunmetal. They were originally a light gray. No particular reason, just because I thought it would look cool. The head on this kit is very well done. The Gundam X always has a strange head. It has those little spikes on the side. It has a gigantic V-fin. And this does use some clear parts. It has a clear part for the camera, front and back, and it has clear eyes. I went and used sticker. They give you stickers for the whole darn thing. Everywhere there's a clear piece, you can use a sticker if you so desire, but that's up to you. And it's got one big old honkin' backpack on the back, which we'll talk about in a bit. For the vents on the arms and in the leg, they give you this gold color. It's not electroplated, it's not even very shiny, it's kind of a dull, ugly gold. This is one of my very few complaints about this kit. It works great. It just, the color is, ugh. I might repaint it later, might just leave it as is. Actually, it ends up looking all right when all is said and done, which you'll see in a second. Shoulders are huge on this kit, not surprising. The X always had big shoulders because it has this clamp in the middle. Has this camera pop that slides open, pops open for the gun to hook into. It does give you a clear part for that camera up top. Give you a sticker if you want to use it. It's up to you. Legs on this kit. Similar to the Gundam X, but I was surprised how little of the X they used in this kit. This is there are some frame similarities in places, but for the most part, brand new kit. Very little recycle. You can see the binders on each leg, and you can see the beam saber here on the hips. Kind of the clamp beam saber that only really the X and the DX have. And there's a little poly cap in there, so once it's put in there, it's really tough to get out, so it's not going to fall out. Excellent ankles, move anywhere you want. Knees, and not so much. There are some really big skirt armor on this thing, which hampers posability. But doesn't stop posability. This kit is line heavy, which, believe it or not, I like. The old high-grade DX, one of its features is there was lines all over the thing, to the point of overkill. But I thought it gave it some character. Lots of lining here, but not overkill. Still gives it some character, and it looks really good. The cannons on the back, white for the most part, do give you a gray barrel and a gray vent on the back. Clear camera on your scope, rather, on the top of the gun, which you can use a sticker if you so desire. One thing I do like is they do have a little bit of give in them, a little bit of side to side, so they're not straight rails. And this is when it's clamped shut. When you open it up, as so, the thing can do a full right angle turn. How often you'll be using that, I don't know, but it looks cool, and you get some nice movement out of it. The wings on the cannon itself, very similar to the DX. Use the white piece with a silver piece of paper in the center, kind of a prism paper, and then the clear gold on top of that. Here you see one I prepared earlier. Now, when you get this wings on, you see the wings on this thing are gargantuan. I mean, they're almost, when you add it on, this thing gets about 3 times as wide as it was. And again, a lot of lining on it. Again, I like it. It gives it character. Balance has no issues. I was surprised just how balanced it was, even with the guns on the back. Granted, it does act as a prop at times, but there are no balance issues on this kit. And you can see what I mean. Here's the old high grade. The high grade Gundam itself is a little bigger, a little thicker, a little more wide, but the wings on the back are the wings on the Master Grade are at least double the size. It's almost 2/3 of the size. It is a huge set of wings. Accessories, you get the beam rifle. Nice. Holds it fine. Nothing really to write home about. Basic beam rifle. And you get a shield, which the old high grade couldn't hold. This still can't hold, but the reason we don't care is there's a little clamp that hitches onto the bottom of the arm. So you can have it fake holding it, not holding it all. Who cares? Basic shield, basic gun. But let's be honest. You didn't buy this for the shield of the gun. Next, beam sabers. Get two. I already mentioned them on the side skirts. Pop them out. It's got the big green thick blade like the X does, which I like. It's nice to have a little something different in the beam sabers. Get two of them, of course. Looks good. I like it. Decals. I love the decals on this kit. They give you lots of bonus ones. They're all over the place, but they don't drown them, and they do add a lot of character. You get some nice ones on the shoulders, on the skirt armor, on the legs. You get one on the back skirt armor. And like I said, they give you optional ones you can use or not at your leisure. Really good decals on this kit. But let's be honest. This is what you bought it for. The pose. This is what the DX was made for. Shoot down colonies, two gigantic cannons. It's a beast. And it looks great. No balance issues whatsoever. For all the stuff that's going on here, it doesn't have any balance issues. Now, a few people have asked, hey, I have that old G-Falcon, the high grade. Do you think that'll fit on the master grade? I wondered that myself, too. And the answer is a resounding no. The reason is quite simple. The body or the chest section is just too narrow. The G-Falcon section wants to go into the shoulders or between the shoulders and the chest, and it's just too wide. So if we're gonna get a G-Falcon for this guy, they're gonna have to make a new one. Action base, ridiculously strong connection. Hold him upside down, whatever. In fact, it's such a strong, it's actually a little tricky to get him on the connection. Once it's on, he's on. It's not a problem. I got this thing at full extension, no problems. Final thoughts on this kit. This kit is getting a big thumbs up for me. This is your new leader for Master Grade Kit of the Year. And this is a very strong contender, and I wasn't 100% sure it was going to be. I thought this was going to be heavy recycle of Gundam X, and while there is some recycling, there's a lot of new stuff too. I'd say 90% brand new kit. The only real problems with this kit is the accessory, the gun, and the shield are nothing to write home about, but let's be honest, you didn't buy this kit for the gun and the shield, you bought it for the Sandalite cannon. Pulls off that pose great. Great connection to an action base, not a bad nub to be found. Excellent kit. Thumbs up from me. Buy it. Well, gang, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. If you got any questions, please ask them. I'll answer them as best I can. Please stay tuned for more. Always got more reviews coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. And hey, if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Satellite cannon. What? What'd you think I was going to say?